Hello, I'm Aleister, and disclaimer, this video contains drugs, alcohol and
smoking.
Disclaimer, this is going to contain mostly muted footage, and if YouTube takes it down, you can find it on Rumble and Odyssey. So, without further ado, and Aleister... Oh shoot, gotta hide. Aleister, where the devil is that pony? I know you drugged me with that baby bottle. Aleister? Aleister? I think he's gone. Thanks for not telling him I was here. Today we'll be reviewing Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue. We start off with an FBI warning and children everywhere. What are you hiding, Mr. Former President? Your affairs? So now the program begins. Oh, I wanted to see Santa smoke pot. So we are now in a little girl's bedroom. Let's not tell Chris Hansen. Oh, look out! There's some drama about. Must you finish every sentence with Smurf? So this Smurf notices the little girl's piggy bank has been stolen. It is not too long before the rest of the cartoons come to life. You will recognise all of your childhood cartoons like Smurfs, Garfield, Winnie the Pooh, Alf, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Muppet Babies. Okay, so maybe not all of them. So they wake up the little girl, finally, and help her see that someone has stole her money. So Alvin and his gang and Alf and Garfield go to see who the culprit is. Garfield makes a lasagna joke. They tiptoe and Garfield makes another food joke. Could you not be a one-dimensional character? They go Heidi. It turns out to be Corey's brother counting the stolen money to buy something. Corey knocks on Micheal's door and finds out he has her piggy bank. It fell. Sure it did, Micheal. Sure it did.
Is he kidding? It fell from my dresser into your room? You took it.
That has got to be the best response. Micheal hides a box under the bed from his sister, and the cartoons look into it, and it turns out to be drugs.
I hate to suggest this, but my guess would be marijuana. An unlawful substance used to experience artificial highs. You're acting really weird.
Sorry, I can't. Simon say marijuana is hilarious. Hang on, is she offering to help his drug addiction? I know it's indirect, but still. Micheal then buggers off. The cartoons discuss how they can help Michael by scaring the shit out of him. It was the 90s. We're now at a video game arcade. This is where we meet our character. Let's call him Addiction. So Michael is chilling out with Mary Jane and his friends offer him some crack cocaine. Oh no, it's the policeman. Michael, you're not going to take the free drugs that your friend dropped on the floor? He runs away from the police. The shadow of an officer walks up and Addiction flees, telling the kid he is on his own.
It was my first time. Honest, I'll never do it again.
Excuse every politician makes.
What's up so good? What's this? A joint? So what's the big attraction? I mean, how did you get started anyway?
Bugs Bunny used to smoke the stuff before swapping to the carrots. Michael tells him he started because he wanted to and storms off. Bugs stops him and suddenly he has a time machine.
That's funny.
Where's
There's
my
a couple of
beers?
beers missing.
Oh, honey, you
Where's
probably drank
my
them watching football last night.
Goddamn beers.
Who else would take them?
I'm gonna go down at
Well,
the
I'm gonna start cleaning out the garage.
shed.
Call me
That's
for
what
lunch.
Americans do, right? Mother asks if her brother is okay and Corey lies. Pooh asks why didn't she tell her? It's because her brother could be dragged away to jail, or worse, prison. So let's get back to Michael. So Bugs shows Michael his past and it's in black and white. Very good fourth wall break. So Michael meets some teens getting high. They offer him some and he starts smoking. Wow, Bugs is savage in this bit. Addiction justifies his actions by telling Bugs it mellows out Michael. We are now back at the house with Corey, having a father and beer and daughter bonding with America. His father tells her being weird is part of being a teenager and he will grow out of it. Just like the 90s.
I think it's more than that.
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind.
If you think an adult is not listening to you, say something concerning, then say never mind and walk away. Does this mean that other kids that do the drugs can see, eat and talk to Addiction as well? That 90s running music though. Michelangelo decides to scare the living crap out of Michael this time. Why is the sewer water so psychedelic? Michelangelo, have you been tripping balls down here?
Dude, how did you ever get so totally cool?
What am I doing down here?
Like you fell through a radical hole, dude. You could have avoided it, but you weren't thinking. Come to think of it, that's a lot of your problem.
What problem?
Drugs, bud. Your brain must be like really messed up.
Drugs don't do anything to your brain, they just make you feel good, right, Mikey?
Right.
Whoa, dude, if you're taking his word for it, you're really in trouble. Better see for yourself.
Hang on, his word? Have you been doing something that we don't know about, Michelangelo? So Michael falls on a roller coaster that's inside his brain. Yeah, Michael is seriously tripping balls.
And after we go on this ride, Kermit's taking me to the Tunnel of Love. Aren't you, Kermit?
Right.
You don't want to go through the Tunnel of Love in a teenager's brain. Trust me. Why are the Muppet Babies teaching him about highs? Yeah, I think Michael is having an out-of-body experience. Michael smokes and skates. Listen, everyone was doing it in the 90s, JK. The Muppet Babies escape his Michael can't get out. Michael gets back to his body and the ducks from DuckTales waddle along. He says he's starting to see ducks and he should get off that drugs, which makes me wonder, is all this just a big hallucination? The cartoons say, why don't you say no? And Michael says maybe he doesn't want to. And the cartoons suggest that maybe he doesn't know how to. So they sing a song about saying no. There's actually a recreation of this on YouTube. If I can find it, I'll put the links down in the description. But it makes you feel like you are taking all the drugs. Did Baby Miss Piggy just knock out Michael and the rest of the cartoons just drag him back to his home? After all that, Michael needs to mellow out, and who can blame him? Didi, get out of my room! Michael's actions here are understandable. I'm not saying it's right, but I don't think he wants his parents to call the cops on him. Michael scares her sister and she buggers off. Hey everyone, do you want to know what happened to your favourite 90s cartoons when you wasn't watching them? Well, they were scaring the piss out of teenagers hooked on drugs. Even Freddy Krueger makes a guest appearance on this. So Alf is scaring Michael. Alf says he can quit anytime? What? Michael tells Alf he can quit anytime he wants because he's in charge of his own life. And Alf says that he'll need to talk to the guy the man in charge. It turns out to be addiction, and Michael makes a face as if he just saw E621 for the first time.
Michael? I know you told me to stay out, but... Michael?
I do give props to the creators who made this scene in particular, because it has a little girl, little boy, whatever, as a kid, they're like daddy and mummy is smoking or drinking or doing drugs, whatever, and you think, if I start doing that, maybe they'll like me too. This is what little kids think. So good on you All Stars for actually pointing out something that actually could happen. How did we end up in Uno Raccoon Circus?
How do I get out of here?
I know a few furs that would like that. You bitch! Never mind, he's actually saving him. Michael, you dope. You had one job. Hey, Sammy made a cameo! Sorry, I don't know why I found that funny. After everything you've experienced and seen in this carnival or circus, this is what piques your interest? We are now back to Corey, and spoilers, she doesn't smoke that spliff, no matter how fun that would be to see.
This is odd. The picture is very dark. All I can see is...
You're looking into a bowling ball.
Yes, of course. That would explain the 7-10 split.
That joke striked out. Oh shoot, he's tweaking out. Yes, as you can tell, Daffy Duck wants to have a go at scaring the teenager.
Lose, you lose.
Listen to us. We care about you, Mikey.
That's bull. You took him on a trip roller coaster, you potentially knocked him out, and you swallowed him up and spat him out. When Michelangelo says you're excellent just the way you are, all I can think of is you're amazing, just the way you are. So was Michael behind the door this entire time? Brother of the year. So he smacks those drugs out of her hand. So they have a heart-to-heart conversation about this. Corey tells Michael to stop, please, but Corey doesn't know whether he can do so. Yeah, talk to Mum and Dad, Corey. Then Mum and Dad can talk to the policeman. Don't you understand the war on drugs was high in the 90s? His sister says she'll help, which is adorable. Addiction tries to stay, but Michael is not having none of it.
You can't get rid of me this easy. I'll be back, and you can bet on it.
You'll be able to see him in prison or jail. That's
When he
probably
gets
where
here, we'll
you're
be
going,
ready for
Michael.
him. Right,
Yeah,
guys?
in prison, drugs are very easy to get your hands on. So Michael tells his sister, let's talk to Mum and Dad.
I
We
thought I
never
was
get
going
to
to miss
see the
something
outcome.
important.
Did he go to prison? Did he not? Never.
Come on, sis. Let's
We
go
never
talk to
get
Mom
an
and Dad.
ending for that. His dad's not going to be happy. You took my beer from the fridge. And that's Cartoon All-Stars. I do feel like the message might have got lost. The film is a film. I think this was only released on VHS though. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm Aleister and I will see you later.